On July 11, 1996, a man's body was found in a desolate parking lot outside a motel in Knoxville, Tennessee. He was half naked, barefoot, and surrounded by nearly $4,000 in cash, Canadian, American, and German currency, just scattered across the ground. There were no signs of robbery. His injuries were brutal. His stomach had been torn open, his body severely beaten. But here's where it gets strange. This man, 31-year-old Blair Adams, wasn't from Tennessee. He was from Vancouver, Canada. And in the 5 days before his death, he'd crossed international borders, withdrawn his savings, ditched his car, bought plane tickets he never used, and told his mother that someone was trying to kill him. But no one ever figured out who or why. And to this day, his death remains one of the most bizarre, unsolved cases in North America. Blair Adams was a well-liked construction foreman living in Surrey, British Columbia. He had no criminal record, no known enemies, and a close relationship with his mother. But in early July 1996, Blair suddenly began acting terrified. He told friends that someone was trying to break into his home. He started telling coworkers someone was out to get him. He stopped sleeping, became paranoid. Then, on July 5th, he went to his bank and emptied his accounts. $6,000 in cash, and thousands more in gold and platinum. He tried to cross into the US that same day, but was turned away at the border. The authorities flagged him as a potential drug trafficker. Something about his behavior seemed off. 2 days later, he tried again, this time on foot, through the Peace Arch crossing. He made it. Once inside the US, Blair began a frantic, nonsensical journey across the country. He flew from Seattle to Washington, D.C., then rented a Toyota and drove 500 miles to Knoxville, Tennessee, for no clear reason. Along the way, he was seen acting strangely. At one gas station, he told the clerk he was afraid to use his credit card, saying, "People are trying to kill me." When he arrived in Knoxville on July 10th, he walked into a hotel around 5:30 a.m., disoriented, sweaty, and visibly panicked. Security footage shows him pacing in and out of the lobby 5 times before finally buying a room. But he never used it. Instead, Blair walked out and vanished. The next morning, July 11th, construction workers found Blair's body in the parking lot of a nearby motel. He was shirtless. His pants were pulled down, his socks were inside out, and his shoes were off. Scattered around him were $4,000 in various currencies, a fanny pack containing jewelry, a black duffel bag, and 2 keys, one for the rental car and another for a hotel room, the one he never entered. His body showed signs of a violent assault. His abdomen was ripped open, consistent with being struck by a heavy object. He had cuts, bruises, and defensive wounds, but there were no signs of sexual assault, and no signs of robbery. The money was untouched. The autopsy revealed something chilling. Blair had no drugs or alcohol in his system. He was completely sober. The cause of death? A blow to the stomach that perforated his intestines, causing sepsis. A slow, agonizing death. Police were baffled. There was no murder weapon, no fingerprints, no surveillance, no suspects. He hadn't been shot or stabbed, he hadn't been mugged, and, most unsettling of all, no one knew why he was in Knoxville. Blair had no family or friends in the area, no business connections, no reason to be there. His rental car was found abandoned. The gold and platinum he withdrew, gone. Some believed he was in a drug-induced psychosis, but toxicology ruled that out. Others believed he was being followed and was murdered by whoever he was running from. If you're into chilling cases like this one, make sure to subscribe for more episodes every week. And if you think you know what happened to Blair Adams, drop your theory in the comments below. There are theories. Some say Blair suffered a mental breakdown, triggered by stress or undiagnosed illness. Others believe he stumbled into something criminal, smuggling, blackmail, or secrets he wasn't supposed to know. There's even speculation that Blair was a victim of organized crime, or a contract killing. But if so, why leave the money? The FBI got involved, briefly. They found nothing. Blair's case has remained cold for almost 30 years. No suspects, no evidence, no clear motive, just a man who knew something was coming for him and couldn't escape it. Blair Adams crossed a continent trying to outrun something. He died alone, confused, and terrified, with more questions than answers. And the most haunting part? He told everyone he was going to die. No one listened, until it was too late.
Thanks for watching Short Crime Stories. New crimes drop weekly. Subscribe to never miss a case.